sitting in a bar in Southampton. It's very pleasant. A couple of guys from Vale of Maya. How you doing, gents?
Doing very well.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Enjoying the tour with Avatar?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I've had a good time. We're almost done with the UK half already.
How's it gone?
Good. Had fun.
Yeah. Playing in front of a lot of new people every day. The Avatar is amazing. So
Yeah, they have a great live performance.
it's very I'm learning a lot from them, and it's inspiring.
Been awkward touring in a small van.
I think it's gone over well. It's a little bit different than what we're used to, but it hasn't been bad. It's just you got to kind of accommodate a little bit more. Everyone's got to shuffle when someone wants to move, so it's been interesting, but it's worked out well for the most part.
You're not having to sleep on top of your gear or anything like that?
No, sleeping's a little tough. I have a hard time sleeping while we're moving.
I've been sleeping great.
Is this because you're drinking cider?
Probably, but I think I'm just so exhausted by the end of the day. The days are very long, and yeah, I actually suffer from insomnia most of the time, and this tour I've been sleeping every night. Yeah,
that's what you need. You need to be on tour then. That's it. Sleep fine on tour.
Yeah,
in strange vans and cramped bunks, and then you get home, get in your own bed, and you my god,
I sleep fine there.
I can't complain. We're lucky to have bunks.
Yeah, that's true.
We're here without it before, and that was much more difficult.
Much easier to get some rest laying down than it is sitting up.
Yes, yeah. No, it's nearly 20 years since you formed the band, of course. You self-produced your debut album. How did that go? I mean, did you have experience of producing stuff before, or was it learn on the job?
Does it say we self-produced it?
Is that a lie? Should I not believe everything I read on the internet? That'll be a first.
Yeah, like I've been meaning to get our Wikipedia page updated, but we
blame a member of the band for me getting the question wrong, guys. It wasn't my fault.
I produced our demos, but the first record was like a guy like heard us playing at a rehearsal spot, and he had a studio there, and he ended up just recording us and trying his methods out. And I don't know, it doesn't sound the best, but I would like to re-record it now by myself now. But we didn't actually self-record that. You're talking about the one called "All Things Set Aside."
Indeed, I am.
Yeah.
So not self-produced. Don't believe everything you read on the internet.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Wikipedia needs an update.
Yeah. Blame the band members. What can I say? You've been with Sumerian for 15 years, releasing your albums.
Oh wow,
that's a long time on one label, right?
Yeah.
You must be pretty happy with the backing they've given you. They must be very happy with what you're putting out.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 years. Is it nice to have that sort of support for that sort of time?
Yeah, I guess it is. I mean, I didn't even really think about that. That's when you put it that way, it's crazy how quickly time passes.
It's always just been a case of the contract's up. Here's another contract, guys. We want you to stay.
Yeah, we re-signed with them recently.
Yeah, it was just a couple months ago. We all got together in a hotel room in Chicago and re-upped for another record.
Nice, easy negotiations, and
yeah, it's been very, very chill. They let us do what we want. When people start rumors saying the label made them do this or whatever, that's entirely untrue. We have creative freedom, artistic freedom, and
great stuff.
They're pretty cool with it. So
excellent. Now, Lucas was the most recent addition of the band, of course. Yep. It's 9 years since you came in as vocalist. Somewhere around there.
8.5-ish. Yeah, going on 9 at the end of this year.
Wow.
The most stable lineup Vale of Maya has had.
Yes. So.
Has it made you as guys closer and more like family that you've been together for that length of time now?
I think things are pretty solid right now. I think the chemistry has definitely grown a lot over the years, so it's nice.
We also the pandemic kind of took 2 years off.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. There's 2 years where you can't be bumping into each other all the time.
Yeah. So it's that part still trips me out because it's I don't know. Nothing like that's ever happened.
Yeah, no. Hopefully it won't again.
Very strange period of all of our lives.
Did you keep in contact and sort of brainstorming ideas to and fro, file sharing?
Yeah, it was it was hard to do anything because we couldn't do anything. So I think for that time we all just kind of took the time to decompress and do our thing because we didn't really have much of an option. We couldn't get in the studio for the longest time because you weren't allowed to. So I think it just gave us all a moment to be away and focus on some other things for a while, and then now we're fortunate enough to be back at it again.
Yeah, there was just a few Zoom meetings, and luckily we had stuff recorded already. So
Yeah, because you've released a few singles since your last album, which was False Idol in 2017.
yeah,
Was there ever a thought, well, maybe this is just the way that the music industry is going, and maybe singles is the future?
actually, yeah. During that time, I kind of thought that, but then everyone wants an album, it seems. But it seems like the bands that did put out albums during the pandemic are doing really, really well right now. So I kind of wish we had that, but it's coming, and we'll be sure to put more out quicker.
Yeah. So was it a case of just we've got this track done, it's mixed, it's ready. We want to keep people aware that we're still a going concern. We're still producing music.
Yeah. Well, we actually did record an album in 2019, and it just there's just some things that didn't work out, and it kind of was our producer was trying to write and record songs without my consent, and then I didn't like them, and I also had no relation to them, and that's not our band, so
So he's not involved with anything you've done since then?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Are there any tracks on that will emerge in the future?
No.
In circumstances that suit yourselves, obviously.
No, all the ones that we put out are the ones that we've that.
Yeah, they were the singles. So it was Members Only, Outsider, and Viscera. I think those were the only three. Originally,
Members Only wasn't on the record.
No. We just had done it with that same producer.
So somewhere in a vault, unless you've destroyed everything, somebody's going to grab hold of those files and chuck it up on the internet at some point and go, look, this is unreleased vial of Maya. And you go, yeah, it's unreleased because we didn't bloody want it released.
Yeah, that would be illegal.
And that's stopped people in the past, has it?
I don't know.
Yeah, quite. Well, hopefully it won't happen if you're not happy with it. Anyway, obviously you have just released another single recently, Godhead. Mm-hmm. Kind of suggestions that there might be an album on the way.
Yeah, there might be.
Oh, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more.
Yeah, we'll have a big announcement regarding that very, very shortly.
Yeah.
Nice one. And once you finish this UK trip with Avatar, what does the rest of the year hold for you? Any further touring, festival appearances?
Well, we have a little break, maybe a week, and then we go back on tour with Avatar to Europe, and then another
about
break.
3 weeks off, and then we hit the States with them too.
And then we go on tour to the States with them.
So they've got us for pretty much the entire first half of the year.
So don't upset the Avatar guys.
No. So far they've been very sweet, and their crew has been extremely accommodating and helpful. So I think we're off to a pretty good start. Hopefully it remains that way.
Yeah. Do you think the last day of the tour, that'll be the almost traditional, it seems, sabotaging each other and
probably not
cakes in the face and
I don't think
messing
so.
around?
I don't think the relationship's quite there yet.
Well, you never know.
They are the hardest working band I've ever seen. They are just busy all day figuring out what to do in their set, and they have a lot of theatrics. And,
yes, yeah, very much
the
so.
venue size kind of changes everything, and they have to improvise, or they have to learn how they're gonna fit in all of their antics with that.
Their crew gets in early and starts measuring the stage so they can figure out where things are going to go. I witnessed them doing that the other day. Thought that was pretty cool because they were just hit the ground running for sure. It was no wasted time.
Yeah.
Well, they're a part of it too. So, they actually they come in. They're okay, so since the venue's this size, we're gonna have to do this, and we're gonna change. They change things around in their set every day.
Would you ever want to try and incorporate those sort of theatricalities into your show?
I mean, that's one of the things I think about when I'm watching them play is whoa, how long have they been doing this for? And like, how did it start? And how did it turn into this? And like I know that they have to like build their set, and like they like a lot of that stuff's homemade.
Yeah, their stage production is very fun.
And it's just something I never even thought about when I was like, playing our stuff in a basement or something like that. It was like I just was.
But now it's put that little seed in your head. I wonder what we could do with this.
I was just lucky to do it, and then now it's just like, well, this is what it could be like now. It's like there's so much. So it's just really, really interesting.
So what are you going to do? What he means is, Lucas, he's planning on Alice Cooper, and he's going to start working out ways to sacrifice you throughout the show.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Whatever keeps people
God,
interested.
hey, yeah, that's a
Makes
good
it
one for
easy.
starters.
I feel like me and Lucas would be down to throw some stuff like that in there, but the rest of the band might have
We have to talk them into it.
time. Like,
Yeah, we tend to be a little bit more adventurous. I like to try different things every day to see what sticks, and
Yeah.
focus on that and kind of change the energy up just a little bit at a time. You change too much at once, and then you kind of like lose what you're doing and can't tell if it's really working or not. So I try to change like minor things every once in a while, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, just don't do it again.
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah, well, we've both played with other bands, so like we have, kind of forces you to experience different things, and like makes you a little bit more flexible.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. It's not easy to do stuff like that for everybody.
So just supposing there might be an album this year, do you think you'll be back to the UK?
This year.
Yeah,
I'm going to definitely say that.
There'll
Okay.
definitely be an album.
See, I was being
Yeah.
subtle,
Yeah.
not very
Our
granted,
jobs
but
there are done. Now we're just kind of playing the short little wait game here and get things hyped.
We just
and-
want to announce it properly.
Yeah.
And, like,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
that's all.
Are you expecting or hoping to get back to the UK for headline shows of your own?
I hope so. I think it'd be impossible without us putting an album out.
Sure,
And,
yeah.
So I hopefully that goes well, and then we want to tour on that, and then put another one out much quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 6 years, so
Yeah, like that's
granted, 2 years
We're not
you
stoked
kind
about
of
that
it's
either.
kind of empty time, isn't it? It's-
Yeah.
yeah,
Made it
if
very difficult.
If I could do it less than that, I would do it. So I think I moved to Los Angeles during after the pandemic, and I feel like doing that will also help me, make more music and
Yeah.
be more creative, be around more creative people. So there should be a lot of things coming.
Cool. Well, we'll look forward to that. We'll look forward to potential UK headline shows, maybe festival shows next year as well.
Yeah,
Will be good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
And,
cool.
yeah. We'll definitely do that for sure.
Yeah, got to be done. Can't, Dave, Jasmine, if you're listening, get your fingers out.
Yeah, we're coming back.
Yeah.